Welcome to this Horassis opening plenary session for Rebuilding Trust. We're very honored to be joined by President Armեն Sարգsyann. He served as the President of Armenia since 2018. Previously also served as the Prime Minister of that country. Before that, he was also the longest serving ambassador to the UK. Mr. President, listening to the Congresswoman's comments, she talked a lot about this idea of America leading by example. What does that look like to you, or what should that look like in your mind from the international perspective?
Now, a world that is very much different from the one that was 30 years ago. The world that was there during the whole 20th century, with its the way that people were exercising democracy, the way that people were exercising elections, or the way they were exercising politics and power, that is gone. This is a new world, and this is a new world not because of the COVID. COVID in this new world is a consequence of the changed world, because everything is much more faster. I think we travel very fast. There is a huge crowd going all over the world, so you get one COVID patient, let's say, somewhere in Malaysia or China, the next one will be in Argentina, not in the next door. So the world has changed. And the world has changed because we are speaking about the world where even the values of democracy staying as values, the way you exercise them should be different. Because this is a world that every and each politician is facing his own valuation by those who elected him daily or hourly, because there is the Facebook, there is internet. And then whatever you say, you get the reaction immediately. So this is something that is like daily re-election. So you have to be responsible for whatever you say or decisions that you make, not once in 5 years. They elect you, and you come back in 5 years, you get another mandate. No. This is a new world. And half of our lives is real and immaterial, and half of our lives is virtual. So we live in a virtual world. In many cases, virtual world is manipulated by fake news, by those who have the power of controlling media or controlling the Facebook or know how to do that. In my own country, we're facing a big difficulty after the war that was imposed on the people of Nagorno-Karabakh Republic of Artsakh, which is an Armenian republic, by Azerbaijan and Turkey supporting them. But it has created also a crisis inside Armenia, and inside Armenians as well. And that war has taken, 44 days have taken as many young lives, I mean, people who were killed during the war, young, mostly boys, and the number of killed is more or less equal to the number that we have lost during the COVID, which is 1.5 or more than 1.5 years. So it's a big disaster. So your title about building or rebuilding trust is important. But you have to rebuild trust in a completely different world. Now, how can you be successful, be that a small state or a big state? I think there is no difference. I even had the idea, I still have the idea, of creating a worldwide club of small and smart and successful states. And what does this mean? That means what is, according to me, is a smart and successful. It's not about how much money you have. It's not how much is your country is producing per capita. It is how much you are basically focused towards future. Maybe you don't have much today, but if you are focused to the future, then you will get there. And there are examples of that. I mean, there are examples of states in Africa that are started focusing on developing internet connectivity and e-government, and now they are far ahead of Benin. So I think being smart and smartly successful is the key for a small nation and a big nation.
Very wise words. Well, on that note, President Sարգsyann, Megan Smith, thank you both so much. Everyone who joined us, thank you for being a part of this really enriching conversation. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you very much.